Hello Scorpio, welcome to your December reading. So we have the Angel Wisdom Tarot as the overall energy. We have the Universal Rider-Waite as the 4-week breakdown, or how the energies are likely to play out. We have the Be Good to Yourself Oracle and the Oracle of the Rose as additional information and insight. And I'm going to be looking at how this reading ties in with the December reading in the 3-month reading that I did a couple of months ago, just to see how we can tie it all in. Now for you, it's quite amazing because your overall card is the 4 of Wands, and you got the 4 of Wands in your December reading, in the 3-month reading. So there's a real sense of joy that you're embracing, embodying all that is coming your way. Now, in the 3-month reading, you had free spirit and you had domestic harmony. Now, the 4 of Wands can signify marriage. So some of you might be getting married. You know, I mean, that's, you know, it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates, but that can be something that you're heading towards, some of you. If not, this is just stepping through. In this card, it's depicted a little bit different. Here they're surrounded by roses and they're dancing, and then there's like a view hole to the future for them. But the 4 of Wands in traditional tarot is your two wands on one side, 2 wands on the other. You can see people celebrating in the background, and I always find it moving through a passage, moving towards better times, moving towards joy and celebration. Now the card says, so much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. And I'm really getting this sense of joy for you. Scorpio, this is beautiful. And this is your overall energy. Contentment, peace. And there's a sense, there's something here to celebrate. And it's letting go of all the things that don't serve you, Scorpio. And for some of you, I almost feel like this is the past. For some of you, this is what you're going through now. Now your Wands, Scorpio, is, you know, it signifies your soul and what drives you, your passions. You know, it's your goals. It's something that starts in our heart, and it's something we want to see brought out into the world. Now, I like, you know, this is the ace at the start, and this is the 10, the end. This is the end of a journey. Now, for some of you, this can be like, this is a big end because it's depicted in exactly the same suit. Some of you are leaving single life behind to start a life committed to another, you know, marriage, or you might be moving in together, or some big commitment. You might be buying a house for yourself. You know, it doesn't even have to be with another person. You could be starting a business, you can be moving. But this is the sense of an old life falling away for a new one to begin. Actually, I'm going to point here, for a new one to begin. And for some of you, I feel December is the beginning. For some of you, I feel December is that last push to get you to the new year, where your new life begins. And I really feel sometimes when I say your next journey, or when your new life begins, a new birth, and you know, like a rebirth almost, I'm inclined to say in whatever area of your life, and for some of you, I guess it will be like that, but I really feel that this impacts kind of all of your life. You know, it's almost like, you know, if we move interstate or to another country, generally we're changing jobs, we're moving away from people we knew, we're going to be meeting new people. You know, it's one of those big life-changing events. And I feel there's been so much learned in this journey. You know, I often talk, Scorpio, about the different journeys we can sometimes find ourselves on. And generally the two kind of categories, that very, very rough categories that I put it in, is we have the journey that teaches us something, and we have the journey that moves us forward in the reality, the real world. And, you know, one journey brings wisdom and insight and understanding and a change of self, and the other one brings change in our circumstances in our day-to-day life. And I feel this journey that you have just finished was real internal work. It was really coming into realization of who you are, how you let yourself down, how you strived, what you strived for, what your values were, what your dreams were, and why. Because sometimes we have dreams, but they're based in the ego, not really for the soul. You know, finding out how you wanted to be a service to the world, you know, what are your gifts and talents, all that kind of thing. I feel that was your journey, Scorpio. And now I feel with the Justice and the Queen of Cups, the Justice is bringing things into balance. It's balancing up the scales and cutting away everything else. And I feel the universe, because this is major arcana, the universe is bringing you into balance now, because you've been doing so much internal work. You've been really striving to understand and to, I really want to say, to embrace the evolving you, to help you change, to help you evolve and grow and gain wisdom on your journey. And I feel the Justice card here now is saying, and now your journey is of bringing everything you've learned into the world. It's now this journey is, you're going to show growth in the world, you know, in the physical reality of life. The internal work, our internal work, just heads up, Scorpio, is never done. We're always evolving and growing. But on this journey, your internal work for the next stage of the next journey is done. Now it's going to be, you know, people can see how you have changed, you can feel how you have changed, and now the world around you is going to change in accordance to that. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. And that's what the Justice symbolizes for me in your reading. It's the real balancing out of, you know, so within as within as without, you know, as how you are now, your outer world is going to start to reflect that. And there might be emotions. I feel because you've got the Four of Wands as your overall energy in this reading, and you had the Four of Wands in your 3 monthly reading for December. I feel the emotions mostly are going to be good, but even when good things happen, you know, sometimes they can be twinged with a little bit of sadness. You know, if you're moving away, you know, to a place of your dreams, there might be sadness at leaving the people behind. You might be getting married and, you know, you're leaving your family home that you grew up in, and there could be sadness in that as well as excitement and happiness. There can be still that twinge of, oh, melancholy. That's the word. So this balancing will be emotional for you. So Scorpio, if you find in the month of December that you are feeling a little emotional, Spirit's saying don't think that you've done something wrong, or you've taken the wrong path, or that you're heading in the wrong direction, or somehow you've skipped over this glorious, happy, celebrating time. It's just part and parcel of it. It might also be showing you how, you know, we need to embrace all our emotions. All our emotions make up who we are. And there'll be understanding in them. You know, sometimes our emotions, especially melancholy, when we you know, you might have bought a new house and now you're leaving the house that you've lived in for a little while, where there are good memories, not so good memories, but good memories as well. And you might be thinking, oh, I remember when, and it's not a bad emotion, is it? And it makes part of who we are. So don't squash those emotions. Embrace them, and know that they're there to show you, oh look, I've moved on. I'm feeling melancholic. I'm changing. I'm evolving. My life around me is also. There's a sense of honoring your emotions. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. With the Queen of Cups, there's a sense of honoring your emotions, no matter what they might be. It doesn't make this lesser. It can be both. And then you have comfort, and the card says, comfort yourself in healthy, self-affirming ways. When life gets stressful, resist the temptation to escape or distract yourself through behaviors that ultimately won't serve you. Isn't that interesting? What a beautiful, it's put so beautifully, isn't it? And I think that's a kind of like a pointer to this Queen of Cups. She knows her emotions. She knows how to comfort herself. And it's not detrimental. It's not drama filled or anything like that. It's just that she honors how she feels. She honors the good and the bad emotions in her, and I mean good and bad. You know, that's what we perceive as good and bad. It doesn't mean that's what it is. And I feel with this comfort card, I don't feel that it's so much like bad habits or things like that. I just really feel it's just in this time of great joy. I just feel like it's almost saying honor those moments where there'll be a quiet moment where you might think, oh, because Scorpio, thank you, Spirit, I've just got, this is big. You know, I want to say this is the end of your life as you know it, because you are no longer that person that started the journey here. This person that took the 8 of Wands is not this person that finished on the 10 of Wands. You have come so far. You have changed and grown so much. Your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, the way you do things has changed. I want to say completely, almost like you are a new complete person. So honor that in you. And then we finish with the Giver. And I love this card in your reading. In the 3 monthly one, you had domestic harmony. And you also had free spirit. And I feel that in this joy, but also in this kind of emotional state, this gentle, I want to even say unsure, this is asking you to embrace a real compassionate side. And I feel, Scorpio, that you're going to be giving from a real heart space of joy, but also compassion and understanding of all the different emotions that can run through us. I think you just with these emotions, you're going to be so happy, and yet every now and again you're going to feel this twinge of sadness, and you're going to be like, what? How can I feel that? And I feel it's almost going to fuel you to be kinder to others. There's going to be some way that you give to others from a place of real nurturing, real giving, real love, real understanding. And I feel Scorpio, this really deep energy, which is actually the perfect energy for your you know, the embodiment of Scorpio and how deep, and you know, you're a water sign. And I just feel that in your joy, I just feel you're still going to look out for those that, you know, their life is not where yours is now. And you're going to offer them emotional support, I almost want to say. And I love how the Queen of Cups is a very receptive energy, and this is the giver. And I feel by giving, by nurturing others that might not be in such a joy-filled moment, it's actually going to help you. It's going to feed you also in those times where you might be feeling a little down or a little bit melancholic. But you kind of it's going to be this, you know, it's often said that when we give to others, we actually give to ourselves. You know, there's an exchange of energy. We give whatever, you know, whatever we can give to another, whatever that may be. And in the giving we receive. And I feel there's that the justice, it's that real balance of energy, real balance of emotion. And I just feel there's this kindness. This comfort card, I'm really seeing it like in your comforting of others, others will comfort you. Like there's going to be this real sharing of emotions. And it actually feels really beautiful. I'm looking at this rose, and I'm thinking, oh, I really love roses. And I'm just thinking, oh, this rose is so beautiful. And, you know, I could almost smell it. You know, I can't, the cards don't smell, but, you know, you can almost smell how fragrant that would be. And I just feel there's beauty in your reading, Scorpio. I just feel the beauty in your heart and the beauty in the heart of those around you and how you give to each other. And it's just going to make this joy spill over even to those that their life might not be so joy-filled at the moment. And it's going to be this real sense of giving and sharing, just joy, I want to say, which is really beautiful, Scorpio. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. I send you all the love and light. I also wanted to take this time to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, or whatever you celebrate at this time of year. I'm wishing you so much joy and happiness. Take care, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.